ladies, hope you're having a great day today. It is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. Today is going to be a Gather Your Fragment Friday. Yes, it's the part of the week that we're gathering up things that we're going to make for our families for the weekend to have a bunch of meals so I don't have to cook anymore. I enjoy that. I enjoy that very much. I enjoy having my weekends off and not making, like during the week we'll make a meal for that day. That's an awesome thing. And then the weekends, I know we have a lot of projects we have to do this weekend. It is Father's Day this weekend as well. So we're going to be, I don't know what we're going to do. It depends on the weather. We're having the rainy season here in Florida, or the rainy weather. I don't know if it's a season because I think it rains every day in Florida, but this is a particular rainy week. And so I'm like, I'll just be prepared either way. So I'm like, I'll make a bunch of food. I've got a list about just looking at my freezers and my pantries. I did a monthly menu a long time ago, and just kind of pick and choose from it. And that's what I was doing. We were doing shopping more, this and that. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go look and see what we have to use up. It'll be a good thing. And then we got that donut pan over there, right there. I know the kids want me to make some donuts, so I want to make some mini donuts today. We're going to do some treats, make some, I get to pull up the deep fryer because I've got a lot of chicken. We went to that discount store months ago, and I have a lot of chicken wings. We got those chicken wings for like so cheap. I don't even know, was it $5, $6 a bag? Ridiculously cheap. So I have, they're in my sink, fine. I just have a lot of those, and I'm like, we've got to use those up. We've got to do something with that. So I'm like, let me pull out the deep fryer, put it under the cover here in the backyard in case it does pour rain, and we'll just deep fry it. I deep fry some food. I thought I would do some chicken dinner, do like a KFC mock chicken dinner, and make some treats, all the wonderful things. It's going to be a good day. Ready for a great day? I am. And let me give you some encouragement. I missed out on your encouragement for the last 2 days because I've been out. My apologies. So let me give you some encouragement for your day. This comes from Lamentations chapter 3, verse 25. The Lord is good to those who wait confidently. That's a thought. Do you wait confidently, or do you wait and complain about things not happening in your life? So the Lord is good to those who wait confidently for Him. For Him. To those who seek Him on the authority of God's Word. Do you know that we have some authority in God's Word? There's a whole nother speaking time about that, about the authority that God has given us in His Word. It is good for one that waits quietly for the salvation of the Lord. Good things to wait on. Good things to be encouraged. It's easy to say, oh yeah, I believe in God, I trust in God, I trust all these things, but those thoughts get in your head and you instantly want to go, yeah, but I'm seeing this. Yeah, but you got to wake up every day and say, nope, I am thoroughly convinced that what God says in His Word is going to happen in my life. So I'm going to trust that and push forward and not think about anything else. When my mind starts going and racing, I'm not even going to think that way. I'm going to start focusing. I'm going to keep focusing on what God says. That's a good thing to have in your life. All right, you ready for a great day now? Think good things all day long. All right, let's go. Okay, the first thing I'm going to get going is going to be some dough. We're going to make bagel dogs, the pretzel dogs. I made these months ago from my cookbook, family cookbook right here. This has got everything we've made for 25 years, probably not 20, maybe 20 years, maybe 20 years. It just depends on some of them are old schools, there's some when I grew up, but for the most part, most of my entire life as a mom. Except when I was learning and I had to get over those burn meals and learn how to make things. And so in here, pretzel dogs. Started making these in the mountains a little bit. These are very good. We made these here, and then it was great to have and wrap up. And we took them when we were out exploring one day, and it worked out just really good to be able to have to grab and go on the road. It worked really good. So what I've got my yeast all proofed here. You take 1.5 cups of warm water, and you take 1 tablespoon of active yeast, and you take 1 tablespoon of sugar. Let me get my stir. And then you take 4 tablespoons of butter. And then, well, do your yeast first. Do the yeast, let that sit. And then I melted 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna put that in here. And then I'm looking at my stuff. We're gonna add some salt. Let me get my salt. Salt, and then we're gonna add in a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then we're gonna add 4.5 cups of flour. Mix that all up. We gotta make that dough rise. So we're gonna get this rolling right now. It's gonna take some time. Why, that is rising over there. I'm gonna just let that sit. I'm gonna work on something else. I'm gonna do some cookies. Turn my oven on. These are Mama Bell's from Just the Bells. Her cookies, they're great. We make them a lot. They're delicious. So why try to, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Yeah, there's lots of cookie recipes. There's plenty of things out there that you can try. My family enjoys these. They like them, 0 complaints. So, Mama Bells, your cookies are amazing. Love them. They're good. So I'm gonna put out, you can go to her. She does a lot of variations of it. Like her family, I guess they probably like a lot of different stuff. I see she makes a lot of different foods. So sometimes like your family will do that. They like variety. I know, you know, just trying new foods and trying different things. That's great. In our household right now, we have a busy household. And so, actually I should mix this first. Let me mix this first. Butter, 2/3 cup of butter and 2/3 cup of margarine. Let's mix that in there. In our household, it's like routine, same. That's what my family likes. So I'm not gonna go change too much. I'll add a few things in there, here and there, see how they like it. I wanted to have some cookies this weekend, and this is something they enjoy having, so I might as well just have it. So I'm gonna mix this up. So now we're gonna add 1 cup of brown sugar and 1 cup of regular sugar. Then you're gonna add 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 2 eggs. And then in a separate bowl, you're gonna mix 3 cups of flour with 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 package of instant pudding. Stir that together, then you're gonna slowly add that to your egg and butter mixture, and then you're gonna add in 1 cup of chocolate chips. I had mini ones and 1 cup of mini M&Ms. Something else that I made last week was the sorbet. Really enjoy the sorbet. Now, when I would buy it at the store, I would get the watermelon one, and that was my favorite. Well, and that's good. It's good, mind you. But my ultimate favorite is that pineapple coconut one that I made last week. So I'm gonna make more because it's that good. So we do. I actually had to look at my video. I'm like, how did I actually make this? Because I couldn't find it, like in my history of like how I actually made it. But I used coconut cream, so it was equal parts coconut cream and sugar. So you put this. I'm just thinking how much is in here. I'll have to look and see. Is it a cup and a half in a can? Google's the greatest thing. Back in the day, you had to use your mind. You had to measure this out. I just asked Google how much was 13.2 ounces, and it said 1.65 cups. Easy. So what I'm going to do is in my pan here, I'll take 1 and like a little bit over a half a cup of sugar. Yes, it's like a sugar, but it's so delicious. So you brought this to a boil on your stove, and then I have to get my pineapple. Then I go over here, I'm going to grind it up, and then we're going to make sorbet. This will be very good. I wasn't sure how it would do freezing, like thinking it would just get too solid, but what I found is if you make it nice and frozen, don't do any kind of liquid. Like the first pineapple or watermelon I made, it was kind of watery. A little bit, and I thought, oh, I'll just freeze it, because I thought if you freeze it, it's going to be the same. No, if you reach it to the temperature of frozen smoothness, put it in a container and then freeze it. When you take it out, I just let it sit for just a few minutes. It's like perfect. The texture is delicious. Very good. So I like it that much that I'm going to make it again because it's that good. So here is the coconut cream, not coconut milk. So it has sugar in it, I know. And sugar, let's heat it up. So we're doing lots of things. I pulled out actually cinnamon rolls from my freezer. So those are kind of just slowly thawing over there. I put them next on the little griddle, and I have my bread in the back. The pineapple, or the coconut mixture is not coming to a boil yet. So the cookies will be done in just a few minutes. I'll put another batch in, then I'll have room in my oven. So I'm gonna start and put together for the chocolate bean donuts. I usually make double this batch. This one is for my cookbook. We're just gonna follow it exactly to make a smaller batch, because we could use a smaller batch. And then it's easy. Delicious. We'll put in our little mold right here. I think it'll be really good. So I pulled garbanzo beans out of my freezer. You put these into your blender. 1 cup of garbanzo beans, rinsed and drained. Half a cup of any kind of milk. I found we used almond milk unsweetened. We've used the lactated one, regular milk. It works fine. 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla. A teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, half a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of sugar. Blend this up, and that'll be your base. This is real simple. You just mix it with 3/4 cup of melted chocolate chips, pour this in here, and then 1 cup of flour. Let's wash dishes in between. Okay, we'll try them. I'm gonna try to just do mini. I was gonna do the other ones, but I think I'll just do one, like 2 of these. So we're doing multiple things over here. My sugar mixture came to a boil. I shut it off. The cinnamon rolls are completely thawed, so now I'll let them rise. Got cookies in here and donuts. They'll have to come out in a minute. And then my bread dough, I just punched it down here, or the pretzel dough. You can use basically any kind of pizza dough. That works really good. I'm gonna roll it out and then roll up a hot dog in it. And then I've got over here water and baking soda. Do like 10 cups of water, 1/2 cup of baking soda, let it come to a boil. You're gonna dip it, I think it's like just a minute, isn't it? Basically it comes back up. I think it's just like a minute. Where's it at? 30 seconds it says, and drain on paper towels. Put on a baking sheet, brush with egg yolk and top with salt, and put in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes at 425. So I will do all that as the oven frees up. I could actually turn the other oven, but we'll do this. Let me just roll out and make some bagel dogs. These were, the Schwad man had these, but I do see at the store that Nathan's Hot Dogs, I think they make them as well. They're yummy, delicious. Those little mini donuts are cooking really quick, so they're almost done. So I'm just gonna go keep checking so don't burn them. Let's get the next batch of donuts in. I realized if I fill them a little bit fuller, they're more rounded. That's probably the better route. Otherwise, they're gonna be a little bit thinner. Good and easy. Okay, what I'm gonna do next is my pretzel dogs. Hold on. Paper towels. I'm going to take them and dip them in the boiling water over here. The oven is completed. I'll take those out in a minute. It's just for like a minute, and then I'll take them out, dry them with a paper towel, stick them out. I'm gonna put them on parchment paper. Usually I put them right in the pan but I do find that they kind of stick to the pan a little bit. So we're gonna do our best here. I haven't used parchment paper in years. Let's just dip these. So something I did different was usually I roll these out and then you saw I just kind of, you can wrap them around it as well, but they were sticky and they wanted to stick on the pan, so I just put them on flour. It's gonna boil off here in the water anyways, so I think this is good. They're like the frozen hot dogs. If you kind of put the dough on and just kind of smush it around, you can kind of move that dough around real well. Like if there's more at one side, just kind of squeeze it as it, you know, keeps it raising. So this will be good. This is gonna come out. We'll put them on a plate. While I'm waiting on those, I'm just gonna take and brush on an egg yolk, and then I've got everything bagel seasoning. Stick them in the oven and bake them. Instead of keep moving on to other things, I'm gonna go finish the task that I have. So the cookies are done. I'm gonna put them, someone told me turn the lid upside down, stack the cookies in here, and then put the bottom on and flip it over. They said it looks more presentation like it was a hack. So I'm gonna try that for cookies. So obviously my cookies are gonna be odd shapes, so they're not gonna fit in here perfectly. I don't know. Let's see. I didn't see the video of how it's done, so we're just guessing. Okay. Okay, not bad. I see that. I'm sure there's a better way to do it. If I take the lid off, maybe these will fall down. I think these will just fall down perfectly. But it's good. I mean, it covers them, right? It works. Hey, we'll keep it. It's a winner. I'll take it. So I'm getting my donuts over here because I need those little racks to do the glaze. I'm gonna make my bean donut glaze. This is 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, 3 tablespoons of butter, teaspoon of vanilla, pinch of salt. I'll skip the salt, well, maybe I'll add a little bit, and 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. Dip the donuts in it, put them on the thing. It'll be great. Donuts are cute. These will be fun. Something simple. It's like the things that are extra work, like, you know, mini pancakes, all those things, but something different, something fun. Okay, moving right along here. I started to throw out my sauce from the donuts. I'm like, ooh, I can use that for my cinnamon roll topping. So that's still rising. Bagel dogs are still cooking. I'm gonna get on, I think, the sorbet next. And so I'll get on my ice cream machine. And like I said, this is amazing. It's yummy. Like, I wanna make it again because it's that good. Freeze as well. I wasn't sure how it would go. Like, how does it work if you freeze it and then bring it back out? Is it good? Oh, it's good. So I'm gonna cut up my pineapples here, 2 of them. I wonder if you can use canned pineapple. I don't know. I just used fresh. It's probably not, or maybe it's not as good. I don't know. Any of you sorbet makers out there, let me know. So I'm gonna chop it up, put it in the food processor, grind it up, and then we'll mix it together with coconut milk, and then we'll pour it into the ice cream freezer. Delicious. You cannot overfill with pineapple in your food processor. It will not grind up. So just do small pieces. For the sorbet, I'm just gonna put it in my ice cream thing here. So this is all mixed. It's definitely, I think this is a 2.2 quart one. So I'm gonna put my ice cream machine over here so it can go. It's very simple. Ice cream machines are very easy. Just make sure the outside doesn't have any liquid on or anything because it will freeze. I think I made it last time and the side I couldn't get out. I had to wait till it thawed. And it's just frozen, so make sure no liquid on the outside. Just set this in. It only goes in one way, so it's not a big deal. The same thing with the lid. It only, that's it, locks in place. Put the lid down. I am going to, let's see. I'm gonna do ice cream, so I'm gonna choose the 60-minute one and then start. There it goes. It's gonna spin around, do its thing, and we'll have delicious. It is so good. Good sorbet. If you want some sorbet, save you some money. Get yourself an ice cream machine, make your own. I'm gonna try to do some more ice cream making this summer and stuff, especially since I'm buying that lactate one. Surely. I made one last year, it was like a custard. I'd like to make another one that's just more like ice cream. Change the battery. Bagel dogs are out of the oven. Make some more stuff. Bagel dogs are out of the oven. They look, let me show you a perfect one, right? Looking great. Let me show you not so perfect one. I'll just let it split a little bit. That's okay. They're good, delicious. Brush them with butter, they're done. I'm gonna start on my dinner for tonight. Tonight we're gonna do a KFC chicken dinner. So I'm going to deep fry. I'm pulling my deep fryer. So the deep fryer is gonna do chicken drumsticks and chicken tenders. Now since I already have it out, I might as well do some more deep frying. So I've got the wings that we got at the discount store. Might as well, I'll just do those. They can have them on the weekend as well. It's just like some of them like it, so I might as well just make them deep fry them at the same time. And then I'm gonna do sides, mashed potatoes and gravy. I know KFC doesn't have stuffing, but we're gonna do stuffing. And then I'm doing mac and cheese and also a coleslaw. I should do some kind of biscuit or bread. I may, we'll see how the day rolls and how, if I'm tired, we'll see. But let's do potatoes, peel them, and we'll boil them for mashed potatoes. And I've got water boiling for macaroni and cheese. Since I'm chopping already, or not really chopping, but peeling potatoes, I'm gonna cut my watermelon up real quick. Okay, not a good, it was okay watermelon. It's not smushy, it's just not flavorful. Walmart, I'm gonna do Walmart again. I was just there, I bought it. I don't know, I'll have to see how long the watermelons are here for. I'll try to do the local stand. I need to do a local stand because the little bit more you pay, you get a full good watermelon. That's okay, I was there, I picked it up. What I'm gonna do next is start breading some of my chicken. I'm gonna take, simple, I was used to do it and bread it with the egg and this and that and then put it in a pan. I realized just put it with the, like eggs, hot sauce, a little bit of milk, mix it up, dip the chicken in it, and then take the chicken and put it in a baggie with breadcrumbs, flour, and we use Old Bay seasoning and salt and pepper. It's easy, that works. It tastes yummy, everybody likes it. While this is cooking away here. started to do it in a smaller bag, and I'm like, I don't want to do multiple bags, so I just put it in a big giant one, just added more flour. That works. That works. You don't have to touch anything. That's awesome. I'm gonna do I have drumsticks next, then we'll do regular chicken like strips. But I'm waiting on the deep fryer. It's gonna be good. Okay, what I'm doing here, I'm outside and inside, so I've got my deep fryer. I turned on. The first thing I'm gonna do is I had like a little basket full of fries. They've been in my freezer forever. I'm gonna cook them, put them out. They'll eat them because they like them. So I'm gonna do those. I've got noodles boiling here. Those will be done in just a minute. I'll strain them, and we'll do mac and cheese. Potatoes cooking, and then I'm gonna start on, I've got some onion petals. We got those at the discount store too. One of those things like I bought, they're like $3. I'm like, okay, let me get them. We just haven't eaten them. So I'm gonna cook some, probably maybe half the bag, maybe a third of the bag, we'll see. Something to have out, put with sauce, they can dip and eat it. And then I'll start on my chicken out there. I don't even know if I'll bring it out there because again, it's hot, hot, hot. Moving the camera, I feel like I'm just leaving you right here all day. So it'll be good. Then we'll do our chicken, all that good stuff. It's gonna be a good day. Got my sermon, and let's do a good encouraging message. Good things to focus on, think on. Sometimes when it's quiet and you're not like having a lot of stuff going around you, your mind can just start playing stuff on you and go different thoughts. So having some encouraging words in your ears is always a good thing. So I'll be back. I'll come back in and out and show you different things. Deep fried the fries and the onion petals. Again, just a grab and go snack. It'd be like going to McDonald's. If you divide this by 8 people going to McDonald's, that's not even the same thing as McDonald's. So I've got my wings in right now. My ice cream, the sorbet is done. It's like perfect, nice and creamy. I think I have a little scooper. Not in here. Well, I can do this. It's like nice and soft. Look at this. This is perfect. I know it's delicious. I know it's gonna be delicious, nice and smooth. I beat that. That's like so good. This is like my new favorite treat. So delicious. So I'm gonna put these in little containers like this. I'm gonna freeze them and then get the next batch in, and then keep going back in and out doing the deep fried, and then I gotta work on my mashed potatoes. I'm gonna make my mashed potatoes here. I've got another batch of the wings done. I've got another one in. Smash these, some milk, butter, salt and pepper, and sour cream. Lots of noises going around. The wings, I got one more batch in, the last one. What's great is all the stuff kind of comes off the bag. So the bag is good. I'm gonna put more flour in here, more breadcrumbs, and Old Bay seasoning. That's been a staple. It's yummy, delicious, nobody complains. So I'm gonna use that, get the drumsticks in next because they're gonna be longer. And then I have chicken breast pieces. And then I'm gonna work on my gravy. I've got water boiling here with some beef and chicken boiling. So I'm gonna do a mock KFC one in the back. I've got butter melting. I'm gonna thicken it with flour. I'm gonna add a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, salt and pepper, and then mix it together, and that's my gravy. That part will be done, so let's just keep working. That is delicious. I've only made like just chicken gravy or beef gravy. I've never actually mixed the two bouillons together. That's the key. So it's just flour and butter, absorb it basically, and then I put a little onion and garlic powder in it, and then I did chicken and beef bouillon. I tasted it because I added more, because I know we have more mashed potatoes than our original small recipe would be. That's good. So that's done. So I'm good. I'm gonna go back out and check my next chicken, flip them around, and then we're getting done. It's doing good. The chicken wings are done, so these are all set. I've got the drumsticks in, and then I'm gonna mix up for stuffing just from a box. That's the one they like. So I'm getting the chicken going, the drumsticks are done, and then the cinnamon roll came out of the oven, so that's good. That was just a frozen one. It rose up as I cooked it. I'm gonna do a thing of coleslaw now. So the last thing I'm gonna do is coleslaw. I'm gonna do this very simple because I'm getting tired and end of my day. Just the cabbage, no carrots, no green onions. I had a tiny little bit of Miracle Whip before I have to open another jar. I don't want to open another jar. Put that in there with a little bit of milk, sugar, salt and pepper, mix up. I'm gonna see how much I can add without going over. The rest of the cabbage I'll use with my pineapple habanero sauce because that was really good as a topping for something. Wow, it has been a big Gather Your Fragment Friday. Definitely a good gather your fragments. Seems like I need to come outside. Hold on. We got all the food done. There's so much. I'm like, okay, got all the nice treats made. The kids love the little donuts. And then we have dinner tonight. I'm gonna say Kentucky Fried Chicken inspired dinner. They thought that the gravy and mashed potatoes taste really good, so that's good. We'll have the coleslaw. I just didn't want to get open any more Miracle Whips. I'm like, I'm just gonna make a small amount, and that's perfect because not everybody loves coleslaw. And then we'll have the mac and cheese, we'll have mashed potatoes and gravy, and then we'll have the chicken. And then I even have biscuits. I might even canned biscuits. I might even put those in the oven closer to dinner and use those just so I was gonna do bread, but I'm like, I think I'm pretty much done cooking. I'm pretty much done cooking. I know I'm done cooking. I'm looking forward to going to the pool. I was over here at the deep fryer and I'm like, it's hot. It's definitely warm and toasty out here and you feel like that deep fry stuff, you know what I mean? So, but I have lots of nice things for the weekend and we have all the wings for the weekend too. And then we have the bagel dogs for the weekend, which will be really nice. And then call it good. It's been a good Gather Your Fragment Friday. So I'm closing today's video because this mama is gonna go take a break, jump in the pool and cool off for a little bit, go upstairs and edit, and then call my day done. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back possibly tomorrow. Check your notifications. I might do a video tomorrow, and if not, then I will see you guys on Monday. I'll see how the weekend goes. All right, we'll see ya. Bye.